Hey everyone, it's Tina from Tina's Crafty Crochet, and this is the tutorial for a puff stitch. I've just made a magic ring and put 10 half double crochets in it, and I've attached a contrast yarn so you could see how I do the puff stitch. What I do is I pull my loop up just a little bit because this next row is going to be all puff stitch, so we will be increasing. But you yarn over, go into your stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. And you have 3 loops on your hook. And you yarn over, go into your stitch, yarn over, pull up another loop. So now we have 5 loops on our hook. We will yarn over and pull through all 5. And then we're going to lock it with a chain. And that is a puff stitch. And since it's an increase, we're going to put 2 puff stitch in each stitch from the previous round. Okay, so to go to the next one, you're going to yarn over, go into your stitch, pull up a loop, and stretch that up there so it's as tall as the previous ones. And you can do a puff stitch in any size. All you have to do is make sure that your loops that you're pulling up are the same height as your previous stitches. And then we chain 1 to lock it. And let's do this again. We're going to yarn over, go into our stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. See how I pulled that up so it's as tall as the previous one? And then we're going to do that one more time. Yarn over and go through our stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. We have 5 loops, and we're going to pull through all of them and chain 1 to lock it. Now let's just go ahead and bust out some more of these. I'm going to go a little faster so this video isn't like 10 miles long, and I will show you how to join with the puff stitch. Look at what I did. I was only putting 1 in each. So as with crochet, it's always easy to just undo it or frog it, however you like to say it, and go back and fix the mistake. And I know a lot of beginner crocheters that get so frustrated because they make mistakes and they have to frog it, but everybody does. It doesn't matter how long you have been crocheting, you will still make mistakes. You'll read a pattern wrong, you'll get into watching a television show or something and just, forget what you're doing and make a mistake. It's okay. It's part of the handcrafted business, because sometimes I leave mistakes in just so it has a piece of me in every, item that I make. And, sometimes I'm like really super picky and want to fix it all. But, it's natural to make mistakes. We are human. So don't beat yourself up if you can't get a stitch or a technique down, first try. Just undo it, take a deep breath, and start over. Because you've got this. Okay, and we are down to our last one. Our last stitch right here. And we're going to put 2 puff stitches in that. And don't forget your chain 1 after your puff stitch, because that locks it all into place. Okay, so now to join this round, what we're going to do is we're going to slip stitch into this first chain right here. Let me see if you can see this a little better. Okay, this is our first puff stitch. This is our first chain 1, and we're just going to slip stitch right into that. And that gives us a nice finished round. And this is how I do the puff stitch. So if you like the video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and until next time, happy hooking.